What's up guys, girls, and whatever. Welcome to Let's Play Minecraft. To be honest, this is a little different than a Let's Play because I'm going to give you a tour through one of my many Minecraft worlds. But, it's going to be today on Sunday, so I'm calling it a Let's Play. And there's nothing you can do about it. So as you can see, I have, plenty of fucking worlds to go through. But I'm going to start right at the top of the list, which should be the Guns of Icarus world. Yep. I use the natural texture pack on this world because I like it. It suits it pretty well. Loading server. Xbox through Minecraft 360 edition. Oh Jesus Christ. Right. Last time I was in my friend Zeppelin, I put a bunch of villagers and poisoned them, so now they like one-hit kills. I'm gonna kill them all. Just need to set up a quick redstone system that's also gonna burn down the ship. Alright, that should do it for now. I'm gonna make a more reliable version of the system. Oh, right. I don't need to do that because there's two of them. Just do that. Oh, God damn it. Right, so if I put these fire charges in the dispenser like this, and have the system that I have on here, or another system, well, there's plenty of systems. Oh, God damn it. There's plenty of systems like it, but this one was the best as I found. Didn't potion of invisibility. Whatever, makes a flamethrower. Fire spread is on, right? Yep. Now if I go in there, should be a bunch of villagers just dying. Okay. So in here, this thing's burning down, and then these villagers are just gonna get, well, they're gonna get burned, and they're gonna die because they're just one hit kills. Right, the water's leaking down from the cannon he has up there. As you can see, it has a lot of destructive power against Zeppelins. And the only problem is that the fire goes on forever. And then we get these lag creating things like this over here, which you just have to chase to the end of the world to get rid of them. There we go. And then the destructive path left behind. I'm gonna turn that off so that the Zeppelin will stop burning. So in this situation, he's pretty much fucked. But as you can see, his red Zeppelin is a lot smaller than his blue one. This monstrosity. Yeah, this is what happens when I let him build one alone, using obsidian cannons instead of wool, like how I ask. And I don't even know where to begin that diamond sort of balloon. As you can see, I have 8 neutral target practice Zeppelins here based off the ones from the game, Guns Of Icarus Online. And there's Matt's pixel art. By the way, back there that was Dubstep Panda, which that's Matt's PC skin. But anyways, this is my blue Zeppelin. As you can see, it's much different than Matt's because, well, I'm good at making things look good. On here, I have only 2 cannons, and I think it's just cannons actually. This is the Mortar Mark III. Why it's called that is because it lobs shots forward, like a mortar. It's the 3rd one that I've made. First one being made by my friend Michael, then the second was my attempt, but they can only fire 1 projectile. The Mark III can fire 3. It's a cannon. It's a cannon that I cannot remember the name of. But as you can see, it fires very fucking far, and did some damage to that giant pixel art mustache over there. This is sort of the guidelines on how big your Zeppelin can be, which Matt's, believe it or not, Matt's blue Zeppelin over there, believe it or not, barely just fits in there. Has to touch the ground, but, you know. This is my red Zeppelin. It's not as big or well armed as my blue one, but, you know, it's functional nonetheless, and it was my first one, so that's why the hanger's here. This is based off of the Lewis from the Yogscast made a Zeppelin when they were going through the Archimedes ship mod in the Yog Labs, and this was based off of it, but I, you know, put weapon systems on it. See, my projectile goes pretty damn far, or at least from this height it does. In here is just the old-fashioned rapid arrow system. Then downstairs I have a better version with a 3, and these ones actually have arrows in them, so I'll just set that back. You see the arrows firing out there. Turn that off. Yeah, not much to this ship. That's the name, by the way, the CPAF Intrepid. Not much to this ship. And this is where I would be standing if I was actually flying. So I have a pretty good 360 view. Or this one not so much because I have my whole bunk thing behind me. So, you know, I have a pretty good view still. Oh wait, I forgot to mention there are rapid arrow systems here, and the whole redstone circuitry is inside the balloon, which, see here. I just used carpet and all that shit to cover it up. So, my balloon catches on fire. I'm pretty much fucked for side weaponry, but who cares? Now, on to one of the best Zeppelins here, Big Bertha. Huge ass balloon attached to a basically wooden battleship base, and then a multitude of different cannons, including this one, where it meets the TNT limit of 20 activated at the same time. And I improved it so that I can fire twice within the same time. That was one. Head over here, hit the lever, hit the button again. Actually, I want to keep it down. Pull it up. That one went much farther than the other. We'll get onto those ones behind me in a little. What the heck? This is a floating tree. We'll get to the ones behind me over here in a little bit. Those are the ones based off the actual Guns of Icarus ones. Let's just hope that these cannons that I'm about to fire don't hit them. Now, if you want anyone watching, if you play Minecraft and you want to recreate the cannon, go ahead. Because I build these things for a reason, not just for me and my friends to use them. And as you see, as I go along, the more you add in the water, the stronger, or the farther the projectile goes. This one was set up with my friend Matt, whose Zeppelin I destroyed, and whose other Zeppelin I wish I destroyed because it's ugly as fuck. Yeah. Aw. Damn it, I hit the galleon. Oh well. This right here is a better version of the cannon that I had on my Zeppelin. It basically just has one more rack above it, so I can drop more TNT in. And it makes the projectile go extremely fast and far. I'm actually going to put a slab on it so that it doesn't go straight up, so it goes forward. And I'm going to put that on this one, I think. Yeah. So you can see the difference between the two shots. You could do this on every cannon, it's just these ones are the only ones that are really effective with it. So this is normal. It goes pretty much straight up and far as hell. And this one goes straight forward, and then arcs down. And it hit its mark all the way out here. And what you can see is that's a pretty significant distance from where it was originally. Damn it! From where it was originally fired. Those are the same cannons that are over there, so I'm not going to show you them. This is basically the same thing on my Zeppelin, but but you know, I'm putting 2 projectiles in this instead of 1. Get that slab out of here. One goes up, one goes down. Neither of them hit their target. Pretty effective. Not really. Yeah, but that's Big Bertha for you. Like I said, giant ass balloon, 3 huge engines that I put on. Little pilot's area up here, right underneath the balloon. So if in an emergency situation, we could just drop the base, and then just fly away like a regular Zeppelin. And it doesn't have that bad of a view ever since I put that glass in. But it can't see behind it. Those are the 3 powerful engines I was talking about. Or 3 large engines. All of this was made for the Meta Worlds mod. Oh, by the way, I have a undercrew area here, or a under area for the crew. And these, I have 1 villager in there, so I'm just gonna, yeah, get that shit out of here. See these redstone lanterns? They pretty much protect me from fires. Yeah, they don't really spread past this point, so my hull stays alive most of the time, but my balloons get fucked up. Like I was saying, this is all prepared for the Meta Worlds mod, which is a mod that will hopefully come out for Xbox. Because, come on, Microsoft and Notch, we need mods in the consoles. PC is completely fucking us with that. Right here is the Spire, or the goldfish, or the goldfish lollipop thing. I only have 1 of the 3 engines that you can actually have on it in the game, but you know, I couldn't really fit it in with my design of engine. Here we have, but I do have a weapon system at each spot. A dispenser counts as a light weapon, and a cannon counts as a heavy weapon. So, right here you can see the view area. You can see everything except for from my right. because, you know, there's this spire there. You only really need to see ahead and to the side of you. So, by the way, all these weapons, light or heavy, they're all placed in the correct area to the actual thing in the game. So, just wanted to be correct about the whole thing, or pretty much the whole thing. As you can see, some shots went over there. Here's another one of the light weapons, and the levers right there to use it. Now, in the actual thing, there's a ladder right here, but since I have the redstone systems, I can't put the ladder in. Fuck it. But that's the spire. Next, we're moving on to my favorite, and the one that got hit right behind it, the galleon. It is a beautiful fucking zeppelin that can take a lot of hits, and it's very hard to take down in the game and in this. And it has 4 heavy weapons and 2 light weapons. I'm gonna load up the ones on the left side so I don't accidentally hit the spire, because I know I won't hit the Pyramidion on the other side. So I'll fire these off. This cannon is actually larger than the other ones, just by 1 block, but these ones in here are larger than the ones out here, because I wanted them to be. These things, as you can probably tell, would be pretty damn effective against zeppelins, because explosions always are awesome. Just get this popcorn vendor villager out of here. Oh, he survived. Can't have that, so... Where'd he go? There he is. And another one. I have only 2 out of the 3 engines. The third one would be right there, but my redstone system's there, and the engine wouldn't fit, so... I just said, fuck it. I went with 2 out of the 3. That's the side system. By the way, I try to put these in... There's a name. I try to put these in all the right places on the ship, like I said before on the spire. So in all of them, they're going to be pretty much in the correct positioning on where they are in the actual game. This one I'm the most proud of how it turned out, because it looks so alike with the actual thing. Is that supposed to be there? Yes, it is. Yeah, but as you can see, there's not much of a looking radius in the actual one. Now, I didn't include the balloon for anyone who plays Guns of Icarus, because fuck the balloon. In the game, you have objectives to keep alive, like the hull and the balloon, and the way you repair them is there's a little thing for it. But I decided not to put them in, because that wouldn't be realistic in this game, because you would actually have to repair the hull on it, or the balloon. Next, we're moving on to the Pyramidion, with the pterodactyl dragon sort of thing at the front. It's good for ramming in the game because of that. Pops balloons almost all the time, and its balloons are hard to pop. Hull's not hard to hit though. All the Guns of Icarus, almost all the Guns of Icarus zeppelins have 3 engines. The only exception would be the Squid, because it has 4. This baby has 3 normally, and it's slightly different design than the actual one, because I wanted to make it different, so I can have a redstone system going up here. Got the 1 out of 3 engines here. Oh! Got 1 out of 3 engines here. There we go. Just had to fix the redstone system. So this fires sideways. Get some arrows put in there. Oh. But like I was saying, I like to use I like to keep it as close as possible, but this is the one exception, because I wanted to, you know, not have that area where you can walk around, because I knew I wouldn't be able to put in the engine. There's the name, Pumidian. This is where the pilot would stand, and you know, they have pretty good view. It looks like a blocky counterpart to the actual thing, but it's still pretty good. Up here, I have 2 more weapons, which they can either be a rapid arrow shooter or a flamethrower. There's no really choice between either one yet. They just barely arc over the front of the ship, so these things aren't the most effective thing in the world, but you know, they get something done. Right here's the Junker, which I'm still working on, but I haven't worked on for a while. This is the only one that I included the balloon, which was that little metal thing right next to the engine. And I'm also going to put in all 3 engines this time. So, yeah. Anyways, this is the Guns of Icarus world. By the way, the engine's going to be right down here, pretty much. But this is the Guns of Icarus world. Just my Zeppelins and all that shit, giant Russian flags, Intrepid on the thing there. That guy. Me. Nope, that's not correct. Because now I'm gonna start up a party. Now, as you can see, I'm WannaChaos 2033 because Metro 2033 is awesome, and so is Last Light. Just get rid of that so that no one joins. That's that giant pixel art mustache I was talking about. And as you can see, I use it for target practice a lot. What the hell? Oh, whatever. But this world is always in construction because there's always people need to make 2 Zeppelins, and then there's other Zeppelins to build. But yep, that's oh, by the way, #, Madden Shelby 2014. And over here, the team's outfits. It's dyed leather wool. Or leather wool? Wow, dyed leather armor. I love this world. But there's not much I can really do anymore because, well, it's hard to translate the things into pretty much 3 pixel art. But I love it. Anyway, subscribe!